Does it for us. That's Nightly News for this Tuesday. I'm Tom Yamas. We thank you so much for watching. Tonight and always, we're here for you. Good night.
KUAM News headlines are presented by Calvo's Insurance, protecting Micronesia for 85 years. Matson and the Adai Itano program. Apply at matson.com and McDonald's of Guam. I'm loving it.
This year's Liberation Day parade is canceled, but the island's commitment to honoring our World War II survivors isn't. I'm Nevaeh Anderson with what Mayor's alternative plans are as they focus on continued typhoon recovery efforts.
The late Chief of Police Stephen Ignacio is laid to his eternal rest today. I'm Don Sulat with the details on his legacy tonight.
The Salvation Army is stepping up to provide hot meals for hundreds of residents still in shelters after Super Typhoon Bobby, but the nonprofit may be the one in need of assistance after a recent break-in. I'm Mitsuki Hirayama with the story coming up.
This storm recovery update is brought to you by Burger King, Donna Munya Kanata Roy Adonai Treasurer, IP&E, Shell, IT&E, and Tenorio Munya Barnes for Guam, Antoinette Tony Sanford, Treasurer.
We wish you and your family a happy Wednesday evening, everybody. Hafa from Harmon Loop Road. I'm Jason Salas. We are KUAM, and this is Prime Time tonight. Well, July historically has been one of Guam's busiest and most meaningful months, marked by village memorials honoring those who endured and fought through World War II, culminating in the annual Liberation Day Parade on July the 21st. But as Guam continues to recover from Super Typhoon Bobby, village leaders say their priorities have shifted, forcing them to make a difficult decision about one of Guam's most cherished traditions. Nevaeh Anderson has tonight's top story.
Recovery from Super Typhoon Bobby is reshaping tradition, but not remembrance. For over 80 years, the month of July has brought Guam's villages together to remember the island's wartime past with weeks of Liberation Day festivities. But this year, as debris still lines roadways and recovery efforts from the typhoon continue across the island, village mayors say their focus in the coming weeks must remain on helping constituents get back on their feet. At today's Mayor's Council of Guam meeting, village leaders unanimously agreed they simply do not have the staffing or resources to organize this year's site memorials or prepare their signature Liberation Day parade floats. As a result, MCOG President Mayor Jesse Allig officially announced that the 82nd Liberation Day Parade has been canceled, along with the village memorials traditionally held in the days leading up to July 21st. The decision mirrors one made in 2023 when Typhoon Mawar also forced the cancellation of the parade.
Understanding that we have all of this going on within our districts and that the Liberation Parade is now canceled, we need to come back to the table and talk about our memorials in the villages and how we wish to proceed.
Chiming in with his proposal, Hoggett Mayor Kevin Susuiko suggested that instead of holding separate ceremonies across the island, village communities could gather for one unified memorial.
Because of the time frame, I think again we should just stick to one unified memorial, so that way everybody attends, all survivors are there, and we still, everything is honored and dignified in the way that it should be.
The idea quickly gained support from his colleagues, such as Mangilaw Mayor Alan Ngakta, who said honoring Guam's World War II survivors and liberators is too important to let pass by without an event to show our appreciation for their sacrifices.
I think that's the thing that we should consider at the end of the day. I know all our goals are to try to commemorate them, remember them, and show how much we appreciate what had happened during that time and their time that for them being here. But I support the unified memorial.
Mayors also discussed redirecting festivity funding previously distributed by the Guam Visitors Bureau. Rather than returning unused funds, they hope to combine those resources to support the unified memorial while ensuring all expenditures comply with funding requirements. They also agreed this year's Liberation Queen and her court should be recognized at the memorial despite the parade's cancellation. By the end of the meeting, mayors officially approved canceling the village-led festivities in favor of one all-inclusive memorial.
all the different memorials that were planned in the individual villages are now canceled, and that we will have one unified memorial on July 21st. It will begin at 10 a.m. at the Cathedral Basilica, and more information will follow regarding the location for the unified memorial.
So while Guam's annual Liberation Day celebration will look different this year, village leaders say honoring those who lived through the island's darkest chapter is a tradition worth preserving, even as recovery from Super Typhoon Bobby remains their highest priority. Nevaeh Anderson, KUAM News.
All right, thanks so much, Nevaeh. Well, our island continues to be in a state of mourning as the longest-serving chief of police, the late Steve Ignacio, was laid to rest today. Here to give his report on the legacy of the longest-serving chief in the Guam Police Department is KUAM's Don Sulat.
Today was the funeral for the island's longest-serving chief of police, Stephen Ignacio. Paying tribute to the late chief were island leaders from all three branches of government, friends and family, as well as the island's law enforcement agencies. Among those in attendance is the acting chief of police and longtime colleague to Ignacio, Joseph Carbolito. Carbolito telling KUAM about his relationship with the late Ignacio.
He was a mentor to everybody, including me. I got promoted twice during his tenure as chief, and I appreciate the confidence he had in me to promote me to the rank that I'm currently in. And it speaks volumes on his confidence on his personnel and how he ran the department. He ran it with integrity, honesty, and fairness.
According to Carbolito, Ignacio's legacy goes beyond the Guam Police Department.
He left us a lot of good things, for the future. The new Eastern Precinct, the new Evidence Control Center that's up in Jigo, the memorial that that's almost completed. So, and then numerous programs, community policing programs that he established and developed throughout the years that he was chief.
As KUAM previously reported, Ignacio passed away in the month of June in California, where he was surrounded by loved ones and those he held close. Though today serves as a time of mourning, it is also a day of remembrance for our island's longest-serving chief of police.
Are you able to just share one of your favorite memories with the late chief?
Sure. We were detectives together. We were in homicide together, homicide detectives, and a lot of good memories there. He was my boss, actually, even back then. He was my supervisor. And he was strict and, all about, the work getting done. And we solved a lot of, major crimes together. And we also laughed about, all the good times that we had, and we shared, in between those investigations, we had coffee, we had breakfast, we had lunch, and we talked about good times, and we talked about the cases, and that's how we vented about, and how we got over, all the stress that's related to the job.
For KUAM News, I'm Don Sulat.
And thank you so much, Chief, for everything you did for our island. All right, moving on in our rundown now. 2 days after Super Typhoon Bobby made passage over our region, some 462 residents continue to take shelter at emergency evacuation centers staged at the Guam Department of Education's schools. With hundreds still displaced from the Super Typhoon, the Salvation Army's Guam chapter is stepping in to provide food and water. But as Matsuki Hirayama now reports, the nonprofit organization is also in need of assistance after burglars took advantage of them during a storm.
Volunteers with the Salvation Army distributing some 500 hot meals and bottled water for displaced residents who remain at emergency evacuation centers 2 days after Super Typhoon Bobby. One of those shelters is Machinao Elementary School, where 88 adults and 66 children are residing. There, KUAM met up with Salvation Army's Major Eric Tamali, who shares that volunteers, staff, and even advisory board members have all been activated for disaster relief services.
To our partners, our volunteers, to our donors, to the friends of the Salvation Army who's been helping us not only today but helping us year-round. So right now, as we anticipate that we'll be helping our community with mass feeding and other forms of assistance to ensure that family members, community members in the island of Guam are being served. We would like to appeal to our community that we still need your support. Any monetary donations will be appreciated.
The nonprofit organization is also in need of assistance themselves now more than ever. Tamale says burglars took advantage of the typhoon and broke into their thrift store in Tamuning.
Well, we just found out the day after the impact of Typhoon Bobby that our thrift store was being broke in, and there was some valuables that has been stolen. Even the cash in our cash registry has been taken away.
Over $300 in cash was stolen, along with several items whose value is unknown at this time. But he says every penny counts, especially during times of disaster.
And it's very important for us that our thrift store will be operational, because most 100% of our income there, generated income, will be used to fund all our programs, including our response, a disaster relief response for all typhoon like this.
But Tamale is keeping his spirits up, focusing on serving the community, even those responsible for the burglary.
If there's a need, then come to us, and we have services that can help you.
Meanwhile, the Joint Information Center says all evacuation shelters have water. Maria Yujoa Elementary School is on island power, while Ostumbo and Machinao Elementary Schools are relying on generators. The Talafofo and Ordon Chalinpago shelters have been closed as of Tuesday, with shelteries consolidated up north. But with nearly 500 residents with damaged or destroyed homes, officials are looking to transition into a Tier 2 shelter.
Once we transition to Tier 2, we'll be working with the American Red Cross, who will take over, who will supervise the shelter during Tier 2. Will be providing meals 3 times a day for 6 days a week.
No word yet on where the Tier 2 shelter will be stood up, but Tamales hopes it's finalized soon. For more information on how you can assist the Salvation Army, you can reach out to their Tizen office. Matsuki Hirayama, KUAM News.
There's much more to come when Primetime returns. Please stay tuned. You're watching KUAM.
Ready to make the splash this summer? Kmart is. Dive into the fun. Get in the game. Make some waves. Summer Splash at Kmart.
Now, for a limited time, get our largest pizza at our lowest price. Just $9.99 for our classic New York-style pizza. It's 30% larger than our large, and at only $9.99 for carryout. Don't wait. Order now at your Island Pizza Hut.
Let's go to Grandma's.
Oh man.
The only thing slower than her internet is her stories.
Yeah, last time my video loaded, I aged 1 year. Is that? No way. Woo! Awesome.
Grandma, your internet slaps.
Sign up for GTA Fiber today and get grandkid approved internet for as low as $75 a month.
Hey, let's go.
Oh man.
In honor of America's 250th anniversary, Jeep and Captain America are saluting real captains of America.
All clear, Cap.
Heroes like Captain Nuger, Captain Enda.
Team, I got eyes on Cap.
Captain Murray.
Copy that.
Captain McCall. all those who served our country.
Need a lift, Captain? Brought my own, Captain.
And as America's veteran SUV, Jeep is built for freedom and driven by heroes.
I grew up on Guam. Sports shaped who I am, but representing our island on the national basketball team taught me the importance of community. After 10 years in Hawaii, working at Bank of Hawaii, I came home to give back and to lead. At Bank of Hawaii, we're passionate about helping everyone in our community create a better life for themselves and their families to reach their possible. I'm Mike Sakazaki, and I can't wait to help you reach yours.
Anything's possible.
Reach your possible with Bank of Hawaii.
Welcome back to KUAM, everybody. You're watching Primetime. Again, I'm Jason Salas. Well, your government will open the official Typhoon debris disposal site at Ipao Point in Tamuning, the old Guam Memorial Hospital, beginning Thursday the 9th. The site will be open daily from 8 to 5, including weekends, through Saturday the 25th, with entry lines closing at 4:30 in the afternoon. Now, residents may dispose of the following items: green waste, which includes trees, branches, shrubbery, leaves, and grass clippings; construction debris, which includes lumber, plywood, roofing materials, glass, steel, and gypsum board. Now, it's important to note the site will not accept household trash, appliances, electronics, hazardous waste material, furniture, concrete, tires, vehicle parts, medical waste, or other prohibited items. Officials remind residents to please wear closed-toe shoes and wear appropriate clothing, as entry is at your own risk. Property separating debris helps protect workers, the environment, and supports Guam's disaster recovery efforts. For questions about disposal policy, you can contact the Guam Solid Waste Authority at 671-646-3111 or their page on Facebook. To water now, the Guam Waterworks Authority has issued a precautionary boil water notice for customers who experience a loss of water service for 48 hours or longer. Now, this notice does not apply to customers who did not lose water service, and should your water have gone out for 2 days or more, please do not drink the tap water without boiling it first. You want to bring water to a rolling boil for 3 minutes and then allow it to cool before using it. Boiled water should be used for drinking, making ice, brushing your teeth, preparing food, and washing dishes. GWA says it's a precautionary measure to help protect public health as water service continues to be restored across the island. You want to stay tuned for updates as we make them available from our friends at GWA. Let's talk trash now. As with condition of readiness 4 having been restored, the Guam Solid Waste Authority has resumed its operations with a modified schedule for residential trash pickup services. Tuesday residential collection will be serviced today. Today's regular collection will be serviced on Thursday. Thursday collection will be serviced on Friday, and Friday will be serviced on Saturday. They're moving back a day for every day. Additionally, the residential transfer stations are now open starting today 9 to 5, as I was just saying, for disposal services. Once again, if you'd like to find more information, check out guamsolidwasteauthority.com. And while most islanders following a storm return to life as normal, for many that are caretakers, particularly for loved ones with medical needs, it can be a little tricky. And for those who look after people that are insulin dependent, the first few days after a typhoon without power can be downright scary. Now here's some expert advice that you need to know. With Guam having a disproportionately large number of diabetic patients, a major concern that always comes up in the days after any storm's passage with power out is how good is my supply of insulin? And the answer might surprise you.
If it's room temperature, normally they are 30 days. These are the example, like the Humulin R, Humulin N, and Humulin 7030. They are 31 days at room temperature.
Mary Jean at Simply RX Pharmacy on Harmon Loop Road says your insulin won't expire and won't go toxic and remains stable, which is a natural concern that many have. And this applies for both common form factors on which patients depend.
Both the pen and the vial, they are stable at room temperature for 28 days.
With many island homes on generator power and usually storing insulin in a refrigerated state, she says it's safe and has shelf life.
Room temperature, the coolest part in the house, maybe that would be the best, yeah, and they would last for 28 days only. If they have a cooler, then they can store it in the cooler, but as if there's none, then room temperature is fine as long as it will be on those days only.
But as always, if you have any questions, your pharmacist is your best bet to give friendly advice and peace of mind.
Yeah, they can contact the pharmacy. All the pharmacies will help them.
Now for a look at your world at home.
We know you all took care of your homes during the typhoon, and here's a shot at our home right here on Harmon Loop Road.
I would always adore you with open arms and all my heart. It's you that I want, sweet. Don't need a work break, keep the smile on your face. The moments you can't replace, and I'll be around. Whoa. You can count on me. You can count on me for life.
Wherever life takes you, we're always here for you. Calvo's Insurance. Count on us for life.
Tourism is Guam's #1 industry. It creates jobs and brings in spending. When a visitor comes to Guam, they spend their money on hotels, on transportation, on shopping, on dining out. They're happy they came to Guam. You know who else is happy? The hotel they stayed in and the bellhop at the hotel. The tour bus drivers and tour guides. The stores they shopped at and the banks they used. The restaurant and the waitstaff. The supplier who delivered the ingredients, and the farmer who supplied the produce. From real estate to retail, tourism has a positive impact on every industry. When tourists pay taxes, it means locals pay less. Let's make sure our local economy grows so it becomes stronger and more sustainable. Make Guam a better place to live, work, and visit. Support tourism.
Now it pays to spread the Better Together experience. With our brand new referral program, you can earn up to $150 in account credits for every referral you bring in. That's right, family, neighbors, friends, even your coworkers. Just pass them your account name and account number. When they sign up for Docomo Pacific service and drop your info, cha-ching! Credit applied. So spread the word and start stacking those savings. Additional conditions may apply. Docomo Pacific, we're better together.
Kevin Hart here to tell you all about Taco Bell's new jalapeno citrus salsa. Hey guys, I kind of feel like you're chopping off my head a little bit. I'm the money, don't forget that. It's spicy, balanced with a sweet and tangy citrus touch that makes everything taste even better. And the best part is, it comes with, I kind of still feel like you ain't got all of me. The best part is it comes with anything on the Cantina menu. So you better try it before it's gone.
New jalapeno citrus salsa, the sauce with more main character energy than Kevin Hart.
If you're looking for the future of football, it's gonna be me. Capaz que no sabe quién soy todavía. Pero pronto lo vas a saber.
Great goal kick.
Wait, you thought that was great? I'm gonna be so big.
I wouldn't even be able to walk down the street.
Ah, então se liga. Eu vou ser o maior artilheiro da Copa.
Not if I'm playing.
Ei, cara, sai do meu sonho.
It's my dream too, bro.
So, don't wait for the future. Drive it. Next starts now.
Tonight's sports feature is brought to you by Cars Plus.
We're basically sacrificing our summer to try and get better, so when the season comes up, we're more prepared for 15s.
Down, calm down, play smart.
And just being able to show, like, this is who we are, like, this is Guam, this is how we play. It's just an incredible feeling.
Self-Storage, located in Harmon next to McDonald's, offers a variety of storage units. With rates starting as low as $95 per month, we offer complimentary use of dollies, push carts, Klein's hand trucks, and pallet jack, with a fully covered loading and unloading areas and ADA accessible units. We offer 24-hour CCTV surveillance monitoring, alarm, and individual pin-coded gate and door access, because your safety is our priority. GU Self-Storage, voted Pika's Best in 2024. Call 671-648-7867 today.
Collect one of 9 legendary cups with the FIFA World Cup meal.
On Thursday, July 9th, the Edward M. Calvo Cancer Foundation presents a special opening night premiere of Moana at Regal Theaters at the Guam Premiere Outlets. The beloved anime tale with the unforgettable songs we all know and cherish comes to life as a live-action feature. Moana's story of bravery, resilience, and self-discovery is an inspiration to all. Tickets are $30 and include a commemorative t-shirt, goodie bag, prizes, and fun pre-show activities. The doors open at 5 p.m. and screening begins at 6. Email emccancerfoundation@gmail.com or call 472-6223 to reserve your seats. All proceeds to benefit the Edward M. Calvo Cancer Foundation, supporting Guam's cancer patients for over 20 years. With your generous support, we can continue to help our community and show that Guam is good. This special screening is presented by Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
And there it was, the first great American yell, echoing like a sonic boom across history. This country didn't tiptoe onto the world stage. Hell no. We kicked down the door with all the subtlety of a cannon blast. We were born loud, born with that unmistakable American sound. Part war cry, part victory lap, part watch this. Liberty is loud, baby. Always has been, always will be. Loud isn't just about volume. It's dreams that won't stay bottled up or be muzzled by good manners. It's the roar of American thunder. Engines that cut through the static and speak directly to that loud, proud, impossible American soul. Something to say? Say it. Something to prove? Prove it. Something to ride? Ride it straight into the history books. Because quiet won't get you anywhere. In this country, in loud we trust.
News Bites is brought to you by Docomo Pacific Better Together, Fresco Clothing, original custom design apparel of Guam and the Marianas. Opportunity is on Guam, and our friends at the Society of American Military Engineers are having a forum, the Guam Industry Forum, to talk about exactly how to manage the very complex, very lucrative, very, very big, that's a big word, contracts that are going to happen when it comes to time for construction. So make sure to go check it out. The Guam Industry Forum is happening at the Dusit from July 28th through the 30th. Make sure to register. All right, Bloom and Hope is Vero's annual gala, and this happens on October the 10th over at the Leo Palace. And please make sure to support the Victims Advocates Reaching Out organization, because they support victims in need and they provide resources, they provide compassion, they provide care. And so let's do our part and give back to an organization that does so much here on our island community. We will see and support our friends there. I can't wait to interview them about that and see what they have coming up for Bloom and Hope. All right, golf challenge for Tritons young and old. I'm in the latter category, right? If you want to work on your game, your long game, your short game, make sure to check out the Triton Golf Challenge. Specifically, this is just the driving range, or the driving challenge, right? Can you go long off the tee? That is the question. And you know, us at UOG, we strive for knowledge, we strive for excellence. So we are going to see what Tritons can set triple-digit records as far as driving. Make sure to go check it out. It's at the last day of August. Lots of time to register, lots of time to work on your game. Speaking of game, we got a WNBA game coming up, and this one, probably the league's two most popular teams. We have the Los Angeles Aces, three-time defending champion, and Asia Wilson, absolutely insanely gifted, and Caitlin Clark, right? The Fever, traveling to Sin City to play the Aces. Make sure to watch or stream. That's coming up.
Happy birthday on this midweek, 8th of July, to Malia Flores. Happy 10th birthday, Malia Julie. We love you so much. Coming from Mom and Dad, Kainoa Kiyoki, Mila Marie, Kainalurai, and the entire family. And happy 10th birthday, double digits, Malia. We hope you have an absolutely amazing day and a fantastic summer. Want to wish your special someone a happy birthday? Just click the QR code here on your screen or email birthdayclub@kuam.com.
That's your report for this Wednesday evening, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow night.
KUAM News Decision 2026 Primary Gubernatorial Forum is made possible from our partners, Docomo Pacific and the Magic of Anthony Reed at Encore Theater, located at the Crown Plaza Resort, Guam.
Buenas and Hafaday, and welcome to the Encore Guam Theater at the Crown Plaza Resort, Guam and Spa on beautiful Tumon Bay, the home of the Magic of Anthony Reed, and welcome to the first of two gubernatorial forums